right, our last group to perform this afternoon is our jazz ensemble. We have 5 tunes for you this afternoon, and the first one we're going to play for you is titled Andorian Blues by Rich Woolworth. And on that tune, we've got Arik Hawk on trombone and Darius Stevens on trumpet. Hope you enjoy Andorian Blues. Again, that was Arik Hawk on trombone and Darius Stevens on trumpet. I wanted to mention too, actually, before our first tune, but I forgot to, just to kind of get us started. When it comes to really any group, I really should have said it at the top of the concert, but anytime you hear something you like, especially in jazz band, let them know, right? If you like the saxophone solo that was in there, holler at them. If you like what the trumpet does, the drum set does, something like, oh, by the way, Elias played a couple solos. He wants me to tell you that. Our drum set player, okay, Elias. Drummers get hollered at a lot, but they really don't get a whole lot of recognition. So Elias, good job back there. But yeah, if you like something, tell the kids you like it, right? Whether it's something big or small, let them know. Our next tune is titled Banquet, which if you've ever heard of the gentleman named Trombone Shorty, Troy Anderson, he's from New Orleans originally, I believe. Trombone player. If you don't know who he is, look him up. His concerts are just, they ooze charisma, right? Listen to his groups, they're astounding. This is a big band arrangement of his tune, Back to Town. Hope you enjoy it. We've got 4 soloists on that are in your programs. I'll call them out at the end of the tune. Enjoy Back to Town.
Woo!
So you like that? Thank you. See? Thank you. See, look at that. Our solos for that tune were Ryan Morris on trumpet.
Woo!
John-Luc Amadeo on alto saxophone.
Woo!
TJ Long on bass.
Woo!
And Gus Austin on guitar.
Woo!
Our next tune is straight ahead swing chart. It's titled Orange Sherbet, and yes, it is intentionally unspelled, spelled incorrectly, because that's how it was spelled by the composer. I know there is no R in sherbet. I actually didn't know that. The children told me that. But I did not make that typo. I promise. Microsoft Word did not like it either. I did add it to the dictionary just to spite Microsoft Word. But we have two soloists on this one. We have Jackson Glass on trumpet and Thuran Gupta on piano. Hope you enjoy Orange Sherbet. Love that chart. Sammy Nesco wrote probably hundreds, if not thousands, of arrangements for big bands. That one was originally written for the Duke Ellington Orchestra back in the 50s, I think, and Sammy Nesco unfortunately passed away last August, and so I'm really glad we had a chance to play that tune on tonight's afternoon's program. That was Jackson Glass on trumpet. And Thuran Gupta on piano. Thuran was really playing the role of Duke Ellington. No pressure on that. Yeah. Our next tune for you is titled A Little Nice and a Lot Sassy. And no, that is not describing me or any of your children. It is meant to portray what many of our friendships are like in terms of people who come along in our life and who we get to know, and they're fiercely loyal, right? And when something happens, They are there for you, but they are really there to defend you. And so this is really an ode to friendship. I don't even know if I've told you all that. But that's what the composer writes about. It's really an ode to friendship, which I think is really neat. So we've got a slew of soloists on this one, and I'll call them out at the end of the tune. So I hope you like a little nice and a lot sassy. Great chart, and they play it really well. Our solos for that one were Thuran Gupta on piano, Ileana Ogborn on tenor saxophone, Kyle, aka Sweet Berry Rays, on baritone. And then, hold on, thank you, Sadie Uhas on guitar. The last tune we have for you is titled Sabor de Cuba, and it is, the translation is Taste of Cuba, and so it's got two distinct sections in here. You'll notice we changed the sections and the piano has a little solo break. Fun chart, absolutely awesome. We have Cooper Kaufman on tenor saxophone with a solo here. And we'll kick it off, and then we will wrap everything up, go to the cafeteria, and have some lunch. So that sounded like we were in school. We are going to go that direction, and we are going to have a time together eating food.
Yes.
Not waiting for the bell going to lunch. So I hope you enjoy Sabor de Cuba. Once again, Cooper Kaufman on tenor saxophone.
Woo!
Let's give one more round of applause to the entire jazz ensemble.
Woo!
And if we could, one more round of applause to our awesome concert and symphonic band.
Woo!
Thank you all very much for being here this afternoon. We do have food in the cafeteria. We call it the Banquet. I think I'm the only one. It's going to stick eventually. But I do call it the Banquet. It's in your programs, right? Microsoft Word didn't like that one either. I added it though, you best believe. Thank you very much. So the Banquet is in the cafeteria over there. It is going to be an awesome afternoon of food. We'll also have our awards ceremony then as well. We have a series of year-end awards to provide to some students. And so if you'd like to, please join us. We have a lot of food. And so please come and eat it and eat all of it. We don't want any left over, and I mean that genuinely. There was no RSVPs, so go ahead and go, just eat it. And if you have friends who weren't here who want to come eat, text them and tell them to come eat the food, because there is a lot of it. We have a lot of band parents who have been working to make sure that this is a fun event for us this afternoon. So yeah, give our band parents, they walked back out. So please eat all the food. Students, if you need to change clothes, you can drop your instruments off and things like that. We will convene in the cafeteria and we'll start our award ceremony after we've eaten. Thank you all very much for giving me your children for the past 10 months or so, and we'll keep going. Thank you very much.